Good afternoon. Welcome to our channel that you do love the most. And my name is Hon Dorothy As, and today I'm having a special guest here today with us who's going to talk about the politics that is happening, the Kenyan politics basically, that is happening around our Kenyan county. But basically, we are here talking about the Siaya County politics here in the upcoming 2027 general election. And today I'm going to give him this particular grand opportunity to maybe to begin with the introduction, then we move on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Caroly Okello. I'm from Yala, and also I'm a youth, basically staying in Yala Township Ward under the patronage of the Right Honorable on William Onyango Kinyanyi as the Township MCA.
Yeah. And thank you, by the way, you're not telling these people one thing. Caroly Omolo is the founder of the Bringing Up organization that has been helping our young girls maybe to further their education and maybe to protect themselves. Maybe from the outside, there are many that is affecting our girl child. And by the way, thanks to Caroly, because Kisumu County and Siaya County girl child are under Caroly Omolo. So Caroly, thank you so much for joining me. Just to begin with, we are talking about Dorothy, who is aspiring to become the women rep of the Siaya County. And maybe basically, maybe you tell us what is Dorothy doing right now before she vies for the coming women rep. Because I know basically right now there must be someone in the political landscape that this woman is lying in. Yeah.
Thank you for asking me that question. I think before I give you an answer, I would like to tell you a bit background about Dorothy. The Right Honorable Dorothy Oinga comes from Asembo, Kochieng, and God blessed her with a family in a place called Central Alego Nyade. Yes, so that is where she comes from. And now, in terms now in politics, we can say that she has a support base, maybe from the Rarida constituency, that is maybe the home place, and also from the Alego sub-county constituency, where she has, God has blessed her with the family. Yeah. So when we talked about the Siaya County politics, majorly on the seat of the women rep, the Right Honorable Dorothy Oinga vied for this post in 2022. And unfortunately, she didn't make it at the nomination level. And in that, our beloved party, the ODM party, gave her nomination to represent the young girls in the County Assembly of Siaya. So as we speak, the Right Honorable Dorothy Oinga represent the interest of the young girls in the County Assembly of Siaya. Yes.
And again, now that we are speaking of Dorothy Oinga, maybe you tell us the reason why you found an interest in supporting this great lady, because I'm seeing everywhere Caroly is saying that Gen Z with it. It's time of the Gen Z.
Yes.
So you tell us, what was the most interesting thing that you found in Dorothy, in Honorable Dorothy Oinga, so that made you to love what she's doing or what she's going to do and elected as the women rep in 2027?
Thank you for that question. You know, the Right Honorable Dorothy Oinga, everything that surrounds that leader is just admirable, because right from the day one I met her, actually I met her through a fellow colleague, that is the Right Honorable Dora Bonyo, she's also nominated MCA from South Game. So when she told me that she is going to introduce to me a person that will really help me with the organization that I have, and also she told me that she is very focused, I was eager to meet the Right Honorable Dorothy. So the first time I gave her a call, she was in Mombasa in a meeting. So she told me, when I'll be back in Siaya, I'll give you a call. So our first meeting with the Right Honorable Dorothy took place in the County Assembly of Siaya. So when I went, I was expecting to meet someone, maybe who was big, you know, politician, with the way they are, maybe serious. But when I met her the first time, her composure, and also like I saw some aspect of leadership in her, the way she was carrying herself in the County Assembly. That is before I know her deeply. Yeah, and I also noticed the one thing, that she's very humble. She's a very humble leader, who she likes to listen to the people. I'm saying to the people because the time I've known her, even by the time I met her, the aspect that I saw in her, it is true. She reflects it on the ground. Yeah, so I feel and I think that the character traits that Dorothy possess if given a chance to lead, then she can do better.
She can do
because
better.
a leader needs to be humble. And when you are humble, you listen to your people. And that is what Dorothy has. She's a very humble lady, a very humble leader. She listens to the people. And also, another aspect that I always see in her is she's generous. Because I've worked with her. There is an aspect in politics that we call humanitarian support. In major occasions that I've seen her, she has been helping people. You know, she has no boundary of where to help and where to stop. Yeah. So you will find, like in June we had a function in Bondo where she brought some items to support the mothers, these young girls who give birth, but unfortunately maybe they have the obligation to take care of their babies. So we came up with an initiative to celebrate them. So she brought some items to give them. So that portrays some kind of generosity in her. It also, I think, there are so many things we can say about Dorothy. And to add one thing, the way I see her interact with the people, maybe not only the youths, but only the elderly, it symbolizes a person who really understands what she's doing. So I think Siaya County, as it stands for now, we as Siaya people, they don't need a leader who is a leader who loves himself, but instead they need a servant of the people, a person who will understand the need of the constituents, a person who will understand the need of the people of Siaya, because the post or the seat of the women rep comes with several obligations. Just not to go deep, but when we talk about even the GAF fund is a national fund, but if you see the function that this money needs to perform, I think if the Siaya people will trust Dorothy with this money, I think she will do the best, starting from supporting the needy people, paying their school fee, in terms of sanitary towels distribution. And in fact, even next week on the 23rd, she will be at Kagonya Mechanical School, where she will be giving a talk to the student.
So maybe maybe you tell this, because maybe there is someone who do not know that this Kagonya Secondary School, where is it? Because maybe there is someone who's going to watch this, maybe from Kisumu, maybe this person from any other county. Maybe you can explain to them where this high school may be found so that they can attend this particular event.
Oh yeah, so Kagonya Secondary School is particularly in Ugenya sub-county, and we are going to the ward of the MCA, the incumbent MCA there is called the Right Honorable Benadala. Yes, he's the host, and we will be there next week on 23rd. Yes.
And again about Dorothy Oinga, because when we speak about the GenZ, when we speak about the political landscape that is happening around the country, when someone says GenZ, then we do believe it's only for the GenZ. Is it only for the GenZ, or is it for whole people, for the GenZs, for the millennials, for the tellers? Is it only for the GenZ?
Thank you. I think the reason why sometimes I brand the Right Honorable Dorothy Oinga as a Dori Gen Z, Dorothy Oinga she's still a young lady. Yeah, because a youth is someone who is in the age of maybe 18 to 35 years old. But the Right Honorable Dorothy Oinga, she is in between that age bracket. So that one makes her a Gen Z. Because we are still youths. And even the Gen Z demonstration that were happening, at a point she was even going to Nairobi to participate with the Gen Z. Sometimes she was in Kisumu, sometimes she was in Siaya. And even right now there is a Gen Z movement in Siaya, and she is one of them. So I feel and I see that the Gen Z of Siaya will stand with the Right Honorable Dorothy Oinga. And also that is the youth's part. Now when you bring the millennials part of it, that is now I was bringing the aspect of humility in her, that she's able to associate with even the elderly people. Now I think the combination of the Gen Z and also the millennials, I think she will win by far. Because she is a leader that is loved. She's loved by many.
And is serving all.
Yes, and is serving all. In fact, Dorothy is an open leader. You can call her, she will always respond to you. If she's in a position to help, she will help you. But if she is not in a position to help, she will tell you that no, this and this, I can do this. And I think I've even seen her bringing some links, you know, sharing these links to her status. There are people who request for jobs. She always help those people to apply for those kind of jobs. So that portrays that she's the best. And I don't see in Siaya a leader who can, you know,
can outsmart her.
Yeah, I don't see.
Okay.
I don't see.
Okay, Siaya County, we are coming with Honorable Dorothy Oinga.
Yes.
And Caroly Okello said it now, the real deal is Dorothy.
Yes.
For the incoming 2027 general election, we are coming as Dorothy Oinga, as Caroly has portrayed it. So wherever you are, wherever you're listening us from, and wherever you're going to watch us from, we are noting that today I was hosting the best guest ever about now the 2027 politics. About we say that Siaya County needs a change, and the changes we do.
Just to add something, for the Siaya people, my message that I want to give you today, you need a leader, and the leader that you needs to be the servant of the people, a leader who will understand the desires of his people, a leader who will be there when you need her, a leader who will stand with you, a leader who will distribute, who will deal with the funds the way you want. I present to you today the Right Honorable Dorothy Oinga, a humble leader, a very charismatic leader, that when you're stressed with power, she will deliver the best of the best. Comes 2027, let us stand with the Right Honorable Dorothy Oinga for the seat of Women Rep, and you will see the best of leadership in her. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in and for watching on. We'll continue updating you on what is next for the Siaya County. This is not the beginning, nor is it the end.
Yes.
It has been this special ever by your own Opio Hanson, and my guest has been Caroly Okello. Thank you and have a nice afternoon.